I have been living in San Francisco for a week, and this is what a day in my life looks like. But let's start from the start. Hi, I'm Ishan, a 23-year-old running a six-figure marketing company based in Bangalore. Started in 2021, we do YouTube marketing and SEO for brands and startups. Ever since I came to SF 2 months ago, I've realized a massive gap here. There are thousands of startups who are all into tech in San Francisco, while most of them do not get marketing, which is why I am here. Today is a packed Monday with back-to-back meetings. I quickly woke up in my hostel and went to the washroom to brush, take a shower, dress up in formals, applied my lotion and headed straight for breakfast. This is my first time in a hostel and I like how they offer a free breakfast to start the day right. While having bread and jam, I quickly took a look at all of my meetings using Mindy calendar briefs. Mindy is an AI email assistant that I've been using recently. After I signed up, they send me like an email summary every morning of all the meetings I have throughout the day. It was already 8:55 a.m. and I was late for my first meeting. I thought I'll walk to the cafe but didn't realize that it's raining outside. To be honest, I hate when it rains in San Francisco. So I booked a Lyft cab and reached 15 minutes late for my 9 a.m. meeting. Met the founder of an AI hardware startup, asked him a few questions about what they make, who is their customer, how are they reaching out to them, if they've explored social media marketing, and more. It all felt like an episode of Emily in Paris, going up to companies and asking them about their marketing strategies. I then had a 11 a.m. meeting in Cupertino, which is very far away from where I was right now, downtown SF. So I left by 10 a.m. and booked a Lyft. This Lyft costed me $110, which is insane for a 50-minute ride. Over 10,000 rupees. Think about that. But it's all part of customer acquisition cost. It's all worth it when I'm closing $5,000 a month clients. Since I had time, I used Mindy to research on the founders I'm meeting next. They call it Dossier, which basically shows me their work profile. The deeper insights is really cool, helping me get tips on what to talk about, how can we work together, and what topics to touch upon when I'm talking to that person. A huge time saver for me. After the long cab, I finally reached Phil's Coffee in Cupertino on time and met the founder. He told me about his sustainability company and how he's working on ESG consulting with big companies. He was really amused to hear that I dropped out of college in third year in Bits Pilani. I loved talking to him. He even dropped me to the next location, which was the Apple Park store. I forgot my iPad's password and wanted help from Apple. They said that the Genius Bar is in a different Apple store, so I should go there. So I just went and sat in the only Apple cafe in the world and ordered a mocha latte for $5, which came with an Apple logo on it. Had it while checking my messages on my laptop and where I needed to go next. I felt so nostalgic sitting here since I was right here 2 months ago on the day of the iPhone 16 launch event. Booked another Lyft to reach Palo Alto for the 1:30 p.m. meeting. Reached the famous Coupa Cafe. They say if you sit here for long enough, you can find your favorite founders and CEOs having coffee. When I was here last time, I met Mustafa, the Microsoft AI CEO. Here I met the founder of another AI web development company. Weird how he only met me for 15 minutes and then rushed out for the next meeting. He asked me to send stuff on email. It was raining, so I just sat there for the rest of the time, noticing people around me. One thing I like about Americans versus Indians is how straightforward they are. If they want to work with you, they'll be very interested and they'll definitely say yes. Indian companies, on the other hand, will always keep you hanging for months on end, which I absolutely hate. Then booked a cab to San Mateo for the next meeting. I want you to guess how much I'm spending in cabs in the whole day in the comments below. I will reveal it at the end of the video. Came to Pete's Coffee at 3 p.m. and met the VP of marketing of a utility energy company. She turned out to be a Bitsian as well and we had a great chat. We realized we won't be able to work together, but she will connect me with more Bitsian founders in the Silicon Valley who I can collaborate and work with. It's okay. Most meetings don't end up in anything positive. I just focus on building relationships with people. That will always help me down the road. I booked another cab and went straight to Palo Alto for the 5 p.m. meeting. I wish I could use public transport like I do in downtown San Francisco, but South Bay is not made for it. You need to have a car to commute. At a Turkish restaurant, I met the founder of an AI immigration company and brainstormed about how we can start working together. All of these are the first meetings I'm having with them. Post this, we send them an email and do another meeting to close them and discuss the next steps. This in-person meeting is like a first discovery call. I was tired by 6 p.m. so I went to the nearby Apple store to get my iPad fixed. They did a factory reset for me and I was good to go. After setting up my iPad from scratch, I opened up Gmail. I love staying up to date on news, so I sent an email to m@mindy.com to send me the top AI startup news. Got back a couple minutes later with a list of the top news I should know about. Amazon just invested $4 billion in Anthropic, the company which is building Claude AI. This is insane. I just met the founder of Anthropic, Dario, in an event a couple of days ago. This is why I love SF. You're very close to the cutting edge in technology and startups, and it's very easy for you to bump into people at events and cafes. I then went back to downtown SF to end the day. I realized I've been sneezing the whole day and have caught cold as a result. This would have been a big problem, but I am grateful to have friends like Janvi who can make San Francisco feel like home. I went to her place and had the kada she made along with some hot water. She then got ready and we went for dinner at Little Delhi. This dinner place is near the Tenderloin area and it was really scary looking at the drugged and homeless people walking on the streets like zombies. Surprisingly, the place was entirely empty. We ordered a samosa chaat and chili paneer, which was really tasty. Went back to her place to watch the Formula 1 qualifier rounds happening here in Las Vegas. It was my first time watching Formula 1, so I had no clue about what was happening. But I felt nostalgic looking at the Formula 1 race because I was in Las Vegas just 2 months ago walking on the strip on which the cars are running. I thanked Janvi for taking care and went back to the hostel. It was already midnight and I've been out for more than 15 hours in the day. Exhausted, I changed clothes and went to sleep. I spent over $500 on cabs today, which is insane. That's like 40,000 rupees and another $100 on food. Also, loved using Mindy to get summaries of all my meetings, and the deeper insights was the cherry on the top. You can sign up on mindy.com with the link in the description and get started. Thanks so much for watching till the end. That was all for the day. Time to do it all again tomorrow. Subscribe for more.